What would you do if you were an NBA GM and had the chance to sign the superstar of your choice? How would your team fare if you were on their shoes? Do you think you have what it takes? If yes, we're going to give you the chance to do exactly so. Nonetheless, you'll have a limited budget, like NBA teams. Enough of vague statements. You have $15 to pick your starting 5. Today, we'll show you ours. $5. LeBron James, Kevin Durant, Giannis Antetokounmpo, Stephen Curry, James Harden. The top-tier players are obviously the most expensive, so here, we have 4 MVP candidates in Giannis, Curry, Harden and Durant, and the best player of his generation in LeBron James, so you'd be fine either way. Obviously, picking 2 of those players is going to really hurt your budget to try and fill all remaining spots, so you better choose carefully if you don't want to be stuck with a couple of stars with no help. $4. Joel Embiid, Paul George, Kawhi Leonard, Anthony Davis, Russell Westbrook. Truth to be told, every single one of these players could be worth $5 and nobody would complain, as we're talking about arguably the top 5 two-way players in the league, guys that can be as impactful in both ends of the floor. Embiid is the best big man in the league as of today, while Paul George has played even better than Kawhi Leonard. You may not like Westbrook, but he's a fierce competitor in both sides of the hardwood, and don't even get me started with Anthony Davis. $3. Kyrie Irving, DeMarcus Cousins, Damian Lillard, Jimmy Butler, DeMar DeRozan. The $3 players are some of the best and most prolific scorers in the league, even though defense is going to be an issue, except, obviously, for Jimmy Butler. Still, all of them can score in bunches. Irving has the best handles in the league. No big man can stop DeMarcus Cousins. Lillard is the clutchest player on earth. Butler can score and get stops, and DeRozan has the best mid-range game in the league. $2. Klay Thompson, Nikola Jokic, Ben Simmons, Blake Griffin, Bradley Beal. $2 players are the ultimate bargain here. Truth to be told, you could build a franchise around every single one of them, even though they bring the best of their game when they play side by side with other stars. If you're looking for defense, Ben Simmons and Klay Thompson can really come handy. Blake Griffin and Nikola Jokic are guards trapped on a big man's body, and Bradley Beal is just a bucket machine. $1. Kemba Walker, LaMarcus Aldridge, Luka Doncic, Andre Drummond, Karl Anthony Towns, and last but not least, the $1 guys could be the perfect complement for another star, and could even lead your team in scoring on a nightly basis, but their game still has a lot of room for improvement. Kemba Walker is a poor man's Kyrie Irving, and that's really good if you ask me. LaMarcus Aldridge is not your average stretch 4 but is a master of the mid-range. Drummond is the most dominant rebounder in the game, and both Doncic and Towns are going to be perennial MVP candidates. My team. Come on, Kyrie at $3 is a great deal. He's got the best handles in the league and is one of the clutchest players I've ever seen. This guy can score in bunches and has made great strides as a playmaker this season. Irving is one of the most entertaining players to watch in the league. He finds gaps between double or triple teams, is a great pull-up shooter, and you just can't stop him from getting to the basket when he drives, either. SG. Klay Thompson, $2. Klay Thompson is one of the most underrated players in the league, and he's the ultimate bargain at just $2. Thompson is the second best shooter ever, trailing just Stephen Curry, and he doesn't even need to dribble to get his rhythm. Moreover, besides being a top-tier catch-and-shoot player and quite an efficient volume scorer, Thompson is one of the best backcourt defenders in the league as well, so I'll always want him on my team. SF. Paul George, $4. Paul George is playing the best ball of his career, and truth to be told, he should be a top 3 MVP candidate for sure. He's become the best player in Oklahoma and he's keen and determined to get them to the finals. George has always been one of the deadliest and most prolific and versatile scorers in the league, but the way he's impacting the game with his defense has really made him one of the best players of the decade. Read more. 10 free agents the Lakers should definitely sign this summer. How the Mavericks can create the best team in the NBA. Full player comparison. Stephen Curry vs. Russell Westbrook breakdown. Kevin Durant is way more than just a scorer. He's a guard trapped in a center's body, and his offensive skills are something we've never seen for a guy of his height. He's just the most versatile scorer ever. Moreover, Durant has made great strides on the defensive end of the hardwood as well, up to the point where he's become an elite rim protector. He's the ultimate two-way player, even though he's not much of a leader. See Andre Drummond. $1. People don't get Andre Drummond enough recognition because of the Detroit Pistons' struggles, but, as we said before, he's the most dominant rebounder in the game and has been like that for a couple of years now. Drummond has really improved in the defensive end of the floor, and he'd be the perfect anchor down low for this team. He's a great rim-running big man, and he'd be deadly surrounded by these four shooters.